Hey Delta League, it's Greener here doing a scouting report on the JAGS, aka FBM Toughies, aka Football Man. And I think Football Man is probably one of the most underrated players in Delta League. You guys need to watch out for him. He is going to make some noise in the playoffs here. Anyways, first play we're looking at here is an empty backfield mesh route scenario. As you can see, we got multiple crossing routes going here. And the play that's different in mesh routes is the outside runner, is he running a post or a flag? In this case, he's running a flag. And in the two different plays that I'm showing there, he runs mesh against me. He runs a flag in both scenarios. So what you got to do in these mesh scenarios is be able to cover these crossing routes effectively, but at the same time be able to cover that that flag, or I guess in some mesh plays it can be a post. So you got to be able to cover the field laterally, but still have some deep field coverages. Okay, intuitively a sink works well, but you got to have better safety play to cover that flag out of the sink. And anticipate that and cover that. As you can see, my safety just doesn't get down there, and plus I moved them further in the box to look for the inside run. A little mistake on my part. So watch for these mesh routes. It's a key play by him. He does it well, runs it well. Or get a pass rush. After all, it's an empty backfield. Easy way to sack him. You got to be able to defend the run effectively versus Football Man. He does it well, and what I mean by that, you got to be able to stop the run both between the tackles and outside. Here I got between the tackles stuffed up good, but I don't have a defender outside wide in 9 technique, and he burns me here on this. So every single play, you have to set up your alignment so you stop the play between the tackles, but also have outside linebacker or safety, you know, two yards outside of that tight end or tackle, so that you can shut down those outside runs. Do it or get burned. Because Football Man runs the ball so well, it's natural for him to run a lot of play action too. And he does this as with a mobile quarterback with sprint outs and bootlegs and waggles and that sort of thing. So you got to be aware of that. Often QB contain can stop that, or pressure from the wide side of the field. He likes to go to the right because his quarterback's right-handed, and that's a natural motion. So when the wide side of the field's to the right, you got to be aware of that, and just cut off the field appropriately. Obviously, if he's running to the right, move your left safety over to shut down that side of the field. That helps out. Also, you know, move your defenders over that way too. But you also got to be aware of the run from those scenarios as well. So you got to have proper alignment of your defensive line and linebackers. So try to cover the field laterally, because he's going to be moving laterally, and try to get players in a more effective way to influence the play. As you can see, my left cornerback was out there covering grass. Maybe play as that deep left cornerback and have him jump that wide receiver that's running that wide route. So beware of that. QB contain, or just look for him to run to the outside. He utilizes it well. Play action is going to come at you because he runs the ball well, and that's just smart play on him. And these crossing routes work really well to play action and bootlegs. So keep an eye out for it. The other play that Football Man likes to do out of empty backfield is a double slant concept, which we have a breakdown of how to stop that overall. But there's a tell as well. A mesh has pre-snap motion, and the double slant play that he runs doesn't. So that can give you a little bit of heads up before the play. And how this basically works is the first guy slanting on the inside tries to clear a route, and the second outside slanter runs to that area that was just vacated. So just be aware of that. Check out our other video for a detailed breakdown of that. Hope this video helped you out. Good luck playing them.